Hey all, good morning and welcome to ShareTech. Today I'm going to talk about Bluebird again. I have been bullish about Bluebird so far. I'm now starting to have a little bit of doubts. And in this video, I want to explain why. And I would like to get your feedback on what you think about Bluebird. Let's get started. Welcome back, friends. As I mentioned, I'm having a bit of doubts about Bluebird. Let us start off by looking at the current situation they are in. We know that their cash balance was 132 million at the end of June 2022 when they presented their Q2 results. And this amount is not sufficient to do much with regard to the launch of Zynteglo and Skysona into the market. And while we anxiously wait to hear from them about a few things, such as how are they going to raise cash to stay in course, will it be equity dilution or collaboration, or what is the plan for Zynteglo and Skysona in terms of commercialization, what progress has been made. We haven't had much news so far. However, last week we got a little bit of news, and that's what I want to share with you. We now have news about Zynteglo. Last week, Bluebird Bio tied up with Real Endpoints Marketplace. First, let us look at the website of Real Endpoints Marketplace to get an idea of who they are, what they do, so that we can make sense of this understanding between them. And out there, we'll also look at the press release from Real Endpoints Marketplace regarding the collaboration, and then we'll come back to discuss further. Well, friends, here we are in the website for Real Endpoints, and you can see that at the very homepage itself, they have a big announcement here. Real Endpoint announces collaboration with Bluebird, so that's a good sign. It's getting a lot of prominence out here. So what does Real Endpoints do? Real Endpoints is basically some kind of a marketing aggregation service to my mind. It says Real Endpoint helps our clients gain a competitive advantage in market access based on three primary assets: insights from our close working relationship with biopharma and payers, objective data-driven proprietary tools that reflect market reality for biopharma therapies and diagnostics, and creative, deeply experienced, solution-oriented people. So from this, I can understand that Bluebird Bio is going to get a lot of real-world information and reality check in terms of the price point at which their product can sell, the market access, what is the kind of penetration it can have into the market, and also get some really good insights into how many units of their therapies they could potentially sell in the first year. So those are the kind of thoughts that come to my mind looking at what Real Endpoints does. Now, if you look at the key differentiator segment out here, they say we harness innovative tools to create high-value strategies for biopharmaceutical companies and payers. So our biopharmaceutical company, Bluebird, is in the right company here because Real Endpoints is somewhere in between creating value for not only biopharmaceutical companies, but also the payers for the therapy. We design and orchestrate value-based deals using a proprietary approach. Our unique assessment tools optimize patient support programs and strengthen market access, people, and communication. We design programs to guide patients and caregivers in their journeys, facilitate financial support. So there's an element of financial support out here, which is again something positive I'm thinking here, because there could be patients who are in the Real Endpoint systems who do not have the financial capability, but they can get financial support here, and they promote patient-centric drug development. So this is a really good alliance, in my opinion, that Bluebird has got into, and they have got deep expertise in pharmaceutical markets and strategic and tactical advisory, and bring incisive thought leadership into healthcare industry. So I'm thinking that Real Endpoints is going to bring some really valuable marketing information and reality check to Bluebird Bio, because they are also aware that Vertex and CRISPR Therapeutics are just ready to get an FDA approval, and they could become a big competition. And the network of payer and policy developments that Real Endpoints has access to brings them unique insights and expertise to help Bluebird succeed in its commercialization of Zynteglo. We have access to a broad and diverse array of payers and IDN executives through our Real Endpoints network. We work with top clinical thought leaders across a wide range of therapeutics areas. We have a broad network of patient service users from physician practices and IDNs. So I think this is a right move from Bluebird Bio. And if you look at the press releases they have here, we wanted to see how they position the Bluebird Zynteglo out here. Let's look at this press release. We are a couple of days behind the curve when it comes to when this press release was put out. It was put out on October 4th, and we are talking about it today on October 6th. Nevertheless, Real Endpoints, the leading market access platform and advisory firm, announced a collaboration with Bluebird Bio Inc. to provide multiple health plans with access to an innovative outcomes-based agreement for Zynteglo through a Real Endpoints marketplace. We'll call that as RE marketplace going forward. These plans cover nearly 16 million individuals across US, while treatment-dependent beta thalassemia is a rare disease. Together, these plans comprise a significant portion of the patient population in the US. Zynteglo is currently the only FDA-approved gene therapy for people with beta thalassemia who require regular red blood cell transfusions. Through a single contract, the plans in RE Marketplace can take immediate advantage of Bluebird's innovative agreement, which offers rebates of up to 80% if treatment with Zynteglo does not enable a patient to achieve and maintain transfusion independence in the 2 years following therapy. RE Marketplace performs all the required analytics and financial reconciliation as an expert independent third party. RE Marketplace provides participating plans and manufacturers with end-to-end capabilities for efficient, scalable, value-based contracting, and does so with complete financial and data transparency. Bluebird Zynteglo is a giant step forward for medicine, commented Jane Barlow, MD, Chief Clinical Officer at Real Endpoints. The plans in RE Marketplace are thrilled to be able to easily access Bluebird's innovative risk-sharing agreement, which speeds the delivery of both clinical and economic innovations. This is a win for both patients and the broader healthcare system, she said. So this is a very positive development in my opinion. To me, this seems to be a logical first step for Zynteglo. This will provide them access to 16 million patients. That's a huge platform, and they are all in the Real Endpoint system, and it will reduce their marketing costs because Real Endpoints is giving them a concentrated base of patients, captive audience, and we still need to know the details about this agreement, and that visibility I think will come in the third quarter earnings release due on 3rd November 2022. We should not lose sight of the fact that despite this agreement, the 80% refund proposal will cause contingent liability in the balance sheet for the company as and when patients get enrolled, and this will only get cleared on a rolling basis on the completion of 2 years of successful transfusion independence for the patient after treatment. So the contingent liability is going to unravel over a period of 2 years. So essentially, we got access only to 20% of the billing of the 400,000 or 350,000, whatever is the price tag that Zynteglo is going to be sold on. We still do not have any information on how Skysona will be commercialized. It's possible that talks are currently underway with Real Endpoints marketplace to include Skysona, but we can't be sure until it is formally announced. Let us not forget that CRISPR Therapeutics and Vertex are very close to getting their SCD therapy approved by FDA. And when they get approved, I'm pretty sure that Real Endpoints will definitely have dealings with them as well. So it's looking better than it was before, but at the same time, it's not all blue skies going forward. Bluebird has already trimmed its workforce by 40%, but I'm not sure how much cash it can, how much it can extend its cash runway, because they still need to spend on commercialization of the only 2 therapies they have. I don't think they can afford to put all their eggs into the Real Endpoints basket. They need to explore alternative venues as well. So at this stage, I think that the best thing that can happen to Bluebird is them being taken over by a big biotech company. There are a few biotech companies which should definitely be considering this as part of their acquisition to get into the gene therapy stage. And this will be an ideal start-off point, especially with the 2 FDA-approved gene therapies. So that's the one positive thing that I can think of. Right now, I'm considering selling my shares or at least sell some calls as we get closer to November, unless I hear more information on plans from Bluebird to stay afloat and commercialize these two therapies. We need to hear more information from them. And knowing my own psychology, right, I'm going to be holding on to these shares as we go closer and closer to November, and then suddenly November will come and their Q2 announcement will come, and after that whatever may happen will happen. I know my own psychology. I think I may end up not selling Bluebird, but right now my spidey sense says that I have to at least sell calls and put some insurance in place for the downside. I'm considering those things. So friends, that brings me to an end of this video. If you like this video, please press a like out there, and if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe. And of course, I'm looking forward to your feedback in the comments below on what you think about Bluebird. Whether should I stay with the stocks, or should I sell calls, or should I just sell the shares and take my profits and get out of it? Please let me know. Bye for now.